What's good, you guys? Welcome back for another session. In today's video, I'm going to go over why I call this BTC USD Bitcoin trade, right? We're currently trading it right now. Yet again, this is the same strategy that I've been teaching on this channel. And I can guarantee you guys, if you take the time to learn this strategy and to backtest it for yourself, you'll be making money in the market, right? Obviously, no strategy is going to be 100%, but with this strategy, will give you at least a solid 75% up to like, I'd say 85% winning ratio, right? Obviously, if there is news or manipulation, you're definitely going to be losing a few trades. But overall, I'm telling you guys right now, this strategy works 1000%, right? Because this strategy made me quit my full-time job and now I'm currently trading full-time, right? If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Mino. I go by Mino Bowman. I'm a full-time day trader and a mentor to about 57 students. I share all my technical analysis to my students and also send them signals to take as well, right? So if you want to be part of this community, feel free to follow me on Instagram at BowmanFX. Send me a DM there and I'll get you guys started as well, right? All right, guys, this is the trade we're currently in right now, and I'm going to show you guys why I called it. Hopefully, you guys can learn a thing or two from it. Yet again, if you do take the time to study this skill set, this strategy that I've been teaching on this channel, you should be able to make money in this market, right? Obviously, guys, the trading is extremely, extremely, extremely risky, right? So make sure you take your time to study the skill set first, to really master the skill set before you go trade on a live account, right? You must have a trading plan and you must be disciplined and you must have a good risk management, right? Those three things, once you guys have them, you will be trading for the long term, right? You're not going to be trading for like 1 month or 2 months, right? You'll be trading for the long term for sure. So this is Bitcoin BTC USD. We're currently on a daily time frame. The first thing I always do, right, is to look for the trend on a daily time frame, right? Because the minute you get the trend right on a daily time frame, all you have to do is wait for the market to create the next structure for you to get in. It's that simple, guys, with the strategy, right? So always make sure to see what happened on the left side before you start analyzing what's going on right now, right? On the left side, as you guys can see, the market was giving you a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low, which is what, guys, which is a good indication that the market was trending down, right? And then the market went all the way up again to give you a lower high, right? Which is a great indication that the market was bearish. The market was trending down for quite some time on the daily time frame, right? Yet again, guys, it's all about getting the trend right on the daily time frame, right? Because once you do, I'm telling you guys again, all you have to do is be patient and wait for the market to come to you at the next structure for you to get in, right? So if you guys want as well, right, you can grab your trend line, right? Start on the left side, right? Drag it all the way, right? As you can see, the market was what? Trending down, right? Touch, drop, false breakout, of course, drop, touch, drop, right? You got the high, you got the low, you got the lower high, right? Then the market dropped all the way down to give you a lower low, went all the way up to give you another lower high, went all the way down again to give you a lower low, went all the way up to give you a lower high, right? So what I usually do, guys, is I grab my rectangle box, right? You got the high, right? Got the low, right? You got a equal lower high, right? Because this guy right here is lower than the previous high, right? And then you have the lower low right here. A lower low simply means this guy right here is lower than this, which makes it a lower low, right? And then you have a lower high, right? And then a lower high means, right, this guy right here is lower than the previous high, which makes it a lower high, right? And then the market went all the way down again to give you a white, guys, right? If you've been watching my videos, man, if you're not new to this channel, you should be able to master structure by now, right? Because this guy is lower than this. This is a lower low. And then the market went all the way up, right, to give you another lower high, right? Pay attention, guys, right? But guess what? After the market give you the lower high, right, it came back down, guys, right? It came back down, right? But it failed to go below the previous low, which is like, that should be a key indication that the market is about to shoot up, right? Usually, guys, if the market is trending down, you're going to get lower highs and lower lows, right? But guess what? The market went all the way up to give you a lower high, right? Because this guy's is lower than this, but it failed to go past below the previous low, right? Which makes this what now, right? Because this is not a lower low, because this closed above the previous low. So now you have to ask yourself, you know what? The market failed to go past below the previous low to give me a what? To give me a higher low. This became a higher low, which is the first indication that the market was about to shoot up. So now this became a low, this became a high, and this became a higher low, right? on an uptrend, you're going to get higher lows and higher highs, right? And then this is where you must use the next tool that I'm about to show you. If you use this tool correctly, guys, you will be making money every time in the market because you'll know where to get in the market every time, right? And this is why I use this tool, right? It took me like about 3 years to actually come up with these levels, right? To backtest these levels, right? So the minute you see the market give you a higher low, right? Because this is because now this became a low, this became a high, right? And now this became a higher low, right? So all you have to do is grab your Fibonacci retracement, go to insert, Fibonacci retracement, right? Place it from the previous low, right? To the previous high. And guess what, guys? You have to look for a retracement between the 50% and the 61.8%, right? Because the minute the market retraces between the 50% and the 61.8% and gives you the structure, which is the higher low, right? See, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches between the 50 and 61.8%. You place the buy, and then you go into use a 0% for TP1, because this will become TP1, right? Which was the previous high. And then you're gonna have to use minus 27% for TP2 to make the higher high, right? So it's that simple, guys, right? That's the first indication that the market was going to be bullish because the market failed to go past below the previous low to make you the lower low, right? But instead, it made you a higher low, right, guys? Pay attention, right? Pay attention to this. So I'm telling you, man, if you take the time to study the strategy and to backtest it for yourself, you will be making money in the market, right? Trust me when I say this. As long as you don't trade news, as long as there's no manipulation, as long as you have a good trading plan and risk management, you should be good to go, right? So now the next step to do is, right, you have the low, you have the high, you have the higher low. Now all you have to do, guys, is repeat the same process, right? So you're gonna have to grab your rectangle box again, right? You're gonna have to place it up there because this entire area, guys, now became a what? Yet again, if you've been watching my videos, man, you better be able to answer those questions. You have the low, you have the high, you have the higher low, and you have the what? This guy is higher than this, which gives you a higher high. And guess what, guys? You're gonna have to repeat the same process again, right? All you have to do is grab the Fibonacci retracement, right? Let's say from the most recent higher low, right, to the most recent higher high. And guess what? As soon as the market comes between the 50 and 61.8%, right, to give you the next higher low, right, to give you the next higher low, right, then you place your buy, and then you're gonna have to ride it all the way up to the 0% for TP1, and then you're gonna have to place your stop loss below the 61.8%, below structure, right? So now you got the low, you have the high, you have the higher low, you have the higher high, and you wait for the market to come to you, right, to give you structure at the 50 and 61.8% retracement, right? If going to the far time frame, it makes even more sense, right? The market dropped to the 50 and 61.8% retracement, right? Give you the next higher low for you to get in, and you place your buy, right? You're gonna have to use 0% for TP1 and minus 27% for TP2, right? Guys, keep in mind, right? If the market is trending up, it has to give you what? It has to give you higher lows and higher highs, right? So if the market gives you the next higher low at the 61.8% retracement, you're gonna have to target the previous higher high for TP1, and then the market has to break the previous higher high to give you the next higher high at the minus 27%, which should be all the way up there, right? So this would be, so this is TP1 and this is TP2, right? And guess what? Go all the way to smash TP1 and 2, right? This is the trade we're currently in right now, and I'll keep you guys updated on how the trade goes. If you win it, I'll let you guys know if you win it. And if we lose it, I'll let you guys know as well if we lose it, because I'm very transparent on this channel, right? I take losses all the time, right? Because losses is part of the game. But I have a good winning ratio and I have a strategy that works. And this is why I am able to trade full-time, right? So you have the low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You place your buy at the 15, 61%, 61% retracement, right? Place your stop loss below below the structure, below the higher low, right? And then you're gonna have to target 0% for TP1 and minus 27% for TP2, because the market has to go past the previous higher high to give you the next higher high. And then guess what? You're gonna have to repeat the same process over again and again and again and again. But as soon as the market hit that minus 27% and create the next higher high, if you see it retracing again, right? If you see it retracing again, all you're gonna have to do is do the same thing, right? Grab your fib, right? Place it from the most recent higher low, right? So now this is going to become the higher low, and then this is going to become the higher high. So all you have to do is place your fib from this to that, right? If you're looking for a buy, you have to place the fib from the 100% all the way to the 0%. Then you'll be looking to get in between the 50% and the 61.8% for the market to create the next higher low. And then you have to keep repeating the same process over and over and over and over again until there's a break of structure, right? As long as the market is giving you higher highs and higher lows, make sure you're looking for buys only, right? If the market is trending up, you look for buys only. If the market is trending down, you look for sales only, right? And this is why I love the strategy so much, guys, because you're going to be trading with the trend at all times, right? Because I do not counter trade, right? If the market is trending up, I'm not looking for sales. I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to grab my fib based on the most recent high low to the most recent high. I'm going to wait for the market to come between the 50 and 61% to create the next higher low for me to get in. I get in, place my stop loss and my TP, and I let the market do its thing, right? That's exactly how I trade, guys. And then the strategy is very, very, very easy to use. So make sure you take the time to watch this video as many times as you can and to actually backtest it for yourself. Once you feel comfortable and you've mastered the strategy, you can go live and start using it for yourself as well. And if you guys want to be part of this community, yet again, follow me on Instagram at BowmanFX and send me a DM and I'll get you guys started, right? If you guys have any questions as well, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. I'll do my best to reply as soon as possible.